The Carl Zeiss Stiftung Optics Company, which trades to this day as the Zeiss Optics Company, was a German company making high-quality lenses for everything from microscopes to movie cameras to rifle scopes. After the First World War, the company was run as a charitable company and was governed by the Minister for Education in the state of Thuringia. At the end of the Second World War, Thuringia was in the lands which were allocated to the USSR for governance, and so they became part of East Germany after the war. The East German government dissolved the state government and made new arrangements for the governance of the Carl Zeiss Stiftung Company. The company then became aware of another company making lenses and passing them off to the market as being Carl Zeiss Stiftung lenses. They took action in the British courts, and one defence against them was that the actions of the company should not be recognised because to do so would be to recognise the actions of the East German government, which at that stage had not been recognised by Great Britain. The court found that because Great Britain had not recognised the government of East Germany as the legitimate government, it must remain the case that the USSR, which had been given control of that part of Germany, remained the legitimate government. If that was the case, then it was clearly open to the USSR as the legitimate government to delegate its powers, and this is what it had done by appointing the East German government. Lord Reid said, "We must therefore hold that the USSR set up the German Democratic Republic not as a sovereign state, but as an organisation subordinate to the USSR. If that is so, then mere declarations by the government of the Democratic Republic that it is acting as the government of an independent state cannot be regarded as proof that its initial status has been altered, and we must regard the acts of the German Democratic Republic, its government organs and officers, as acts done with the consent of the government of the USSR, as the government entitled to exercise governing authority." It remains the case, however, that where a government has not recognised the supposed government of another nation, the acts of that supposed government will also not be recognised.